lined up, or can I play friendlies instead?
And Dylan getting uncomfortably close to the stream here. For those of you, he's got the most on the line here. He really wants that championship, and we're all here to stop him from getting it. But here come the stage bans. And Neeson, if you were playing this game as Rasta, what would be the stages that you'd want to ban? Neeson's just giving them the rules for the stage bans. So we play with slightly different counter picks to the USA scene. And if you look here, these are the staple ban stages for the first match pick. And Tempest Peak is permanently banned because of how badly designed it is.
So we're looking at a 2-3-1 setup here. I don't know who won the pick. It might have been Falco. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe Jamwa won.
Yeah, it's a bit unclear at this stage, but
Can't really discuss the picks based off that, so...
How do you feel about Rockwall in this matchup?
I mean, it's a really volatile. Both characters are quite glass cannon-y, so we'll see. Oh, already a big hit there.
Yeah, Abs is going to be the favourite in this matchup, just walling out the Rasta with lots of fares, lots of cloud placements, and then getting the up tilt up air or those up air kills at early percents. I mean, Rasta's pretty much in kill percent now.
Yeah, I haven't seen Falco play the game since around the time Absa came out, so most likely, I don't think he's actually played against an Absa as good as Jamwa, so this could be a real tough learning curve for him.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing too badly, sort of getting a feel for the game again. I'm not sure how much he's played before this set now, but I do recall he was actually quite good at landing combos and had quite good neutral from his background in fighting games in general, so it'd be great to see how he does today.
Definitely. Looks like he's already at that kill percent now. 91% is what you want, and then he'll go for that fair, strong fair, up air or back air. Any sweet spots will kill.
Both of them just sort of feeling out the game, shaking off a bit of rust. Their movement's looking a little bit rusty. Certainly look for that to get a bit better as the set goes on.
First blood drawn there by Jamwa. Let's see if he can get some extra candy on top of that. Oh, here we go.
Yep, here we go. He's starting to feel himself now, getting a lot of combos, and I think the Rast is really just DIing in a bit hard there. Really needs to be DIing out and trying to avoid this.
And notably, Falco doesn't actually realise he doesn't know out there. He's just got his slipstream out. It's quite the staple of a Rasta gameplay that you need that airstream out as much as possible. It makes him one of the slowest characters in the game without it. So he needs that uptime. There we go.
Yeah, and I think from the Abs's point of view, you should be looking to try and parry those if he's doing it at ground level. It gives you quite a big advantage in neutral. Not that Abs needs any advantages in neutral.
I think it looks like he's kind of fishing for a kill now with those smashes, Falco is, and he's got one. But this might be a quick game, so we'll see how we go.
Yeah, so he's cut his teeth now, drawn first blood off Jamwa, who's looking pretty intense, and I think Jamwa's a bit of a dark horse in the competition. It's a bit unclear about where he's going to end up. I mean, he could easily make it to top 8, and I think he could even go further than that. It'll be interesting to see where he ends up.
He's definitely got a tough bracket. I mean, we've got on his side of the bracket, I believe he has to pay Jet in round 2, and then potentially SNC in round 3, and that was a sick quick combo there.
Yeah, you don't see very many tornado kills anymore. It was great to see him bring that out. A bit of a classic, and it worked quite well. Doing pretty well, Falco is actually, considering how long it's been since he's played. I think he's slowly remembering how things work. I'm sure he'll start utilising some more wavelands and things now, but
he's going super defensive now, Jamwa. He just needs that one hit, and it looks like Falco needs a full combo to actually get this kill. It's going to be tough coming from here, but I mean, he's done it once, he might do it twice.
Yeah, anything's possible, especially with Rasta. He just needs that one hit, and he can combo you to death if you're not careful, and he gets a few good reads.
Oh, even a soft hit around now, and he's done it. All right, that's game 1.
A strong hit fair from the Absa. That's game one going to Jamwa. Looks pretty happy with that. Falco not so happy with his efforts there, but we'll see what he pulls out. Looking for stage bans. Neeson, what do you think? Where would you take we're going to. I'm not sure about this pick with a small ceiling height for the Rasta.
He was getting a lot of strong hits there, and it might actually be worse on this stage. So he started off strong. Oh, he finishes at 60% though. Good combo to start off with. It could be a 0 to death though. Oh no!
Oh dear, he's really got to pick up his DI if he wants to take this game out. He's sort of looking a little bit lost in the matchup. Trying to get combo started with down airs and nairs, and going a little bit random now. That might just be what he needs to get things started.
If I was Falco in this situation, I mean, Jamwa was pretty comprehensive in that first game despite it being last stock. I would have tried to go on a little bit more space, a little wider blast zones, but it seems he's gone the other end of the spectrum and tried to go for those cheap kills, so it could cost him in the end, and it's already one stock down.
Yeah, just pineapples himself there, unfortunately. Let's see. The Abson's doing a great job of just zoning out the Rasta. He's got that positioning right down. He can react to any approach, and he can just put out some safe hitboxes whenever he needs to. But eats a sour spot there.
That was a very good kill there. He caught him trying to come back to the stage. And I mean, any kind of floaty off the stage at 60% getting in by a strong, you're going to die. And Falco recognised that. Good play by him. Oh, and that's a strong hit. Terrible DI as well. That's bad. He's on his last stock of winner's side now.
Yep, he needs to pull something out here. I think best of 3 for the first couple rounds in winners, is that right?
Yeah, all the way up to top 8 is until it's best of 5.
Yep, so not much time to really feel out the matchup and figure out what you're going to do, but Falco's going to have another chance in loser's bracket if he can't bring it out here.
He's just chipping away now, Jamwa. He knows that he's got the win. He just needs to play patient. He's at kill percent now, 84. One strong fair, one strong back air. And he's got that win. Oh, and he's got him.
Oh, gets him with the up smash, and that's the end of winners round 1. Well played by Jamwa there. Falco, not too bad. I wouldn't be disappointed with that performance on his behalf. I think he'll cut his teeth a little bit more in losers bracket and do a bit better. So 2-0 to Jamwa in winners round 1, and we'll see who's coming up on stream next. But for now,